So I thought I'd offer a creative supplement for people creating business cards. Um, I need some stock photography. I'm a photographer. I want to get a photo that I could use for my business card. I like this one right here. I'm gonna go ahead and go to free download. Since I'm gonna go the original size, free download that. Okay. For my business card, I thought about doing a brush, and it kind of came out like this. And I'm going to delete that. I'm going to use something a little bit different. I'm going to go ahead and go File New so y'all can watch me in real time. I got a file that's 2 by 3 inches at 300 resolution. I'm going to go ahead and hit Create. I'm going to go for a vertical on my business card, uh, jump away from the crowd, be a little unique and different. I'm going to go to File. Let's see, I want to grab that image I just got. There it is. Let me see if I can click and drag it into Photoshop. Actually, I can drag it right into my file. That's pretty good. It's got a bounding box around it. I'm going to go ahead and stretch that up just a little bit like that. I like that photo looking good right there. I'm going to give it a mask. Okay, so I click on the mask button. I want to take away everything from this. How do I do that? I got black as my foreground color. I'm on the masking layer. I'm going to hit Option Delete. And I want to bring it back through, but I want to bring it back through in a creative way. I'm going to go to my brush tool right here, and I like this brush. It was cool. It had some texture effect. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and go to Window, Brushes, and see that I have a lot of brushes, general brushes here. And I can see them, but if I go to Brush Settings, let's see, I can look at this and I want to find some kind of interesting brush that really works for me. I'm going to make sure I have all my brushes selected. Wet edges, I want to make sure everything's there. So let me go to dry media. Let's look at some of these brushes that I have. There's a charcoal one right here. Okay, so I'm going to take a little time. I'm going to click on that charcoal brush. I like that. I'm going to make a zoom this little icon here so I can see what it looks like if it's big. Again, I'm going to go back to brush settings. I want to make sure that spacing's down at 0 so I can see what that brush really looks like when I click on it. I like that one right there. Yeah, that looks pretty good. We're going to go ahead and use that as a brush. I wonder what happens if I click right now. It's okay. So we're going to use this as our brush. I think I have it selected. Yeah. Okay, I like that. That looks pretty good. Okay, I'm going to go back to my mask right here. We use the color white. And I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to close my brushes up real quick. Brush size. See, it's a little bit bigger. Let's try to make it a little bit bigger. There it goes. Okay, so I'm going to say I like that. Click on there. Command minus. I'm going to swipe with the brush. That's pretty good. Kind of giving me the edge I like. Pretty cool. Now I'm going to arrange some type. I want to, maybe this is the back of the card and I want content on the front. I'm just going to write Matthew, Command A. Notice my type is not, go for a gray color type. Matthew Bush. And there we go, like that. That looks good. I'm going to probably center that down at the bottom. And then with a different font, I'm going to type in Creative Artist. I'm going to find something to ground that, something long and lengthy. Let's look here. Let's go for, I'm going to have to literally click my mouse to create another layer. I've created another layer for this type. I'm going to type in Creative Designs. And Command A, change that font. Let's get something that's a little bit more grounded. Like that. Don't like the fact that it's going these caps, doing these weird caps on me. I'm going to go to the window for type, and let's go to character. Let's see if some kind of setting, it's set right here. I'm going to click there. So now it won't do those weird little cap things for me. That might not be a problem for you. So I got the type there. I'm going to make it thin. Thought this font would do what I want. Now I'm just going to kind of sample through the fonts. Find something really thin. Oh. Creative Designs. What about that right there? Let's go all cap on it. I want all cap. So I click there in my character panel. Let's make that smaller. Okay. Let's make it smaller. Let's go double click on it. Let's go up here. Creative Designs. You know what? I like it. I'm going to zoom in real quick so y'all can see it. That looks pretty good. I'm going to put that right underneath it. I'm going to change the color of the font to kind of ground it. I'm going to go to something maybe a little bit darker. Okay. Let's see how that works. Matthew Bush, Creative Designs. Not my most favorite choices, and I certainly don't like the fact that that capital thing is still happening over here. Let's take that off. Let's go into, let's try Bavis New. Matthew Bush, Creative Designs. Yeah, that looks good. That looks okay. Maybe make this font down here. I have auto select on, so it's going to that. I'm going to make this font a little bit smaller. So let's triple click on these words here and make that a little bit smaller. Let's see. There we go. I was in the wrong area, by the way. Creative Designs. That looks pretty good. That's a good front of the business card. Now I need to do the back of the business card. So I'm going to go ahead and save this as a JPEG example. I'm going to say front of the card underscore my name, Mr. Bush. And change that to a JPEG. Desktop. I want to be able to access that later. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab all this stuff right here, and I'm going to folder it. I'll put it in a folder. So if I click that button right there, or if I click New Folder, I can throw all. I'm going to grab everything and throw it in. It's not letting me do the background layer because it's locked. Let's grab these and put them in there, in here. Okay, there it goes. And I would begin laying out the type on the back and put contact info. That needs to create a new layer on top. So I'm going to make a new layer on top of that group, that right there, and close it in. So now if I type contact info, let's see what happens. Contact, we can see contact. I can put my contact right here. Maybe hold down Option, draw another line. I'm going to change that to web. Maybe I change the bottom one to copy and phone. So now I can all I want to, oh, and my background moved on me, so I'm going to move that back up and lock it.